Hey guys, welcome to Red Devils United. This is some latest news surrounding Manchester United. Manchester United Erica will hold a meeting to discuss the rest of the transfer window, and Michael Carrick will have a voice and an opportunity to share his ideas. Right, this should have been happening beginning of Jan, like every other club have done. Like look at City. Their thing, and they've gone out and got Semenyo and Mark Gueye, whatever his name is. Like, because they knew what their plans were. We're just like leaving it last minute and leaving it where to the point where we might not have enough time to talk to some players and get them in, or sell some players or loan players out, because it's going to be the time's going to be against us because we're leaving it last minute as usual. So this would mean the likes of talks of apparently the secret midfielder. I've heard a lot of things about Ruben Neves. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to take it as being just salt at the moment. I've heard a left winger. The only name I've seen for now is Lookman from Atlanta. Like I said, I'll just take it as a pinch of salt at the moment. Until I hear more about it, I'm not getting myself like believing it at this moment in time. We could keep guessing who this so-called midfielder that we're in for. He played in the Premier League, but he's playing in Europe at the moment. Like I said, there's loads of candidates, quite a few candidates you could pick from there. Like Loftus-Cheek, Hallberg, Ceballos, or Caballos, whatever he's called, who played for Arsenal, who plays for Real Madrid, or something. Quite a few names you could choose from. And obviously outgoings, like, could this where we might see Xerxes go out on loan? Because he's not going to be able to play now, is he, really? Like, I think that made it obvious. Well, obviously he was out, he's got a knock as well. But the way, like, obviously the team was being picked and stuff against City, I think that'll be our team going forward. Maybe a few changes, like I said, when De Ligt comes back, he will get in there. I think Mazwari should replace a lot. Like, Ivan Dorgu has got that left wing, now, with the way he played, and hopefully he can keep on playing like that. And obviously you play Bruno as the cam, obviously, and then it's what you do with that striker role. Like, do you keep Mbeumo there, or do you push Kuna back there? But then it's like, what do you do? Because I think that front three, Mbeumo, Ahmad, Dorgu, should give them another go on Sunday against Arsenal, in my opinion, and actually give it a good go with that team. Like, Kuna will have to fight for his place. If it's against Bruno, then fine. But obviously, Michael Carrick was brave enough to take Bruno off, so Kuna could end up, but then he got Mount. Zeshko for up front, but yeah, I can't see anywhere Xerxes will get in this team, so I think it's right that he should go. Excuse me. Midfield, Ugarte and Casemiro. Menu. Sorry, excuse me. Menu. He's not good enough for me. It's too slow. He is too slow. Like Casemiro's too slow, but the way like Casemiro showed him up against City, like he put out like a man of match performance. Mainly didn't really do much. He did one decent turn, took a City player on. That was it. That was it. Ugarte came on and did a lot better than Menu. So I think Menu needs to go. I think he would be perfect in that Italy league. It's a slow league. It'd be perfect for Menu. Or we do a swap deal in a way where Forest has Menu and we get Anderson as part of the deal, because obviously he's not going to come cheap. Even if we do get in Champions League and he comes, he won't come cheap. But yeah, for the January window, I just can't. It's be interesting to see what actually has been spoken about in there. Be interesting to see. We'll probably find out some more information on that in a later date. Sky asked Michael Carrick to conduct a pre-match interview directly with the studio. That includes Roy Keane. United officials swiftly rejected the request, with Gary Neville stepping in to speak to former teammate instead. Do you honestly blame it? Because the way, like, obviously the legends is the way that they're coming out speaking. To be fair, everyone's entitled to opinions, no matter who they are, like legends of the thing fans. But like from day one, Carrick and stuff, there was like against him from day one. Like, oh, we shouldn't be in him really. It's Manchester United. We need to thingy. But like I said, and then you kind of like after beat City and we played well and thingy, you kind of like want to beat up his bum now, kind of thing. It's kind of like it doesn't work. Like it's not fair. Like I don't blame the club saying no, and even if Michael Carrick said no, I don't blame him either. Like he wouldn't. It's, like if he goes on and beat Arsenal on Sunday and then go beat Fulham next week or week after and get us in that 4th place and stuff, like we're looking really good, then they're gonna look stupid, won't they? But that's on them. Michael Carrick informed the players that from now on training will be shorter but more intense in nature. According to insiders, it was immediately clear for the first session that there was a different energy on the pitch. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, depends really what he's doing in the actual training sessions, what's to making it shorter. And hopefully it actually works out for him doing it like that. Obviously, he must have done something with them perform like the way they did against City. Obviously, we will see if it's done anything in further weeks and in 5-6 games time. See if it's done anything changes to the players and that. But yeah, that's one of them. There was discontent among the United players over the personal nature of some comments from ex-players, which was clear from Martinez's angry response to Paul Scholes and Nicky Butt. Senior players have encouraged the younger ones not to let it affect them, with expressing frustrations that pundits are too ready to kick the club while it's down. Well, it's true, yeah. Like you were saying about Martinez against Haaland. Haaland's going to pick up like a baby, like put him in the net and stuff like that and stuff. But yeah, there's been plenty of derbies Martinez done well against Ireland, and after being criticised, he's too small, he's this, that, and another, but he still managed to pocket Haaland a few times now, and he definitely pocketed him on Saturday. Like, he would have gone home, and his family saying, like, who's that in your pocket? And he pulls out his car keys, his wallet, and Erling Haaland. Like, he's getting back his form, and his form what he's not had for a bit, because obviously injuries has cost him and stuff, and hopefully this will continue now from obviously now till end of the season, and then build on it and have a good season next season. He won't get any, hopefully won't get many injuries next season and stuff like that. Will stop and start his season, so hopefully this is the start of something for him. But I actually thought the partnership between him and Maguire was superb on Saturday, superb. And I wouldn't be angry if it is that partnership against Arsenal, even if De Ligt is back. I wouldn't be disheartened if De Ligt doesn't play, because I think Maguire deserves it after the way he performed against City, in my opinion. That's if Maguire's fit, because he did go down a little, didn't he, after he tackled Haaland or something, and he stayed on the floor for a bit. But yeah, he carried on in the game, but depends if he's alright to play Sunday. But I definitely wouldn't think if team lineup comes and Maguire starts with Martinez, I wouldn't think. The only thing I would kind of think if Dalot isn't out that squad. But in a way, you shouldn't really change the winning squad. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Manu at the moment. Like, I don't think he's done that good. Like, everyone could have agenda on Ugarte thingy, but Manu's not done much better. Like, I've seen a thingy where high pressure thingy, like Manu had 77, same with Ugarte. So Manu's not really doing much better than Ugarte. But you just shouldn't really change the winning squad. So if that's the squad going to Arsenal, like I said, the only one I would be fuming with is Dalot starting, because, like I said, to be fair, I'm being honest here, and he shouldn't be playing anyway. He should have been banned with that tackle on Doku. And that's me being perfectly honest. Honestly, that's me being perfectly honest. He's lucky he's not got a suspension. Dalot. Sorry. Kobbie Mainoo is now expected to stay at Manchester United after instant trust by Michael Carrick. His contract will remain a key topic in the coming months. The problem we've got here is, again, pardon me, excuse me. The thing what with me is, right, we're looking at bringing the secret midfielder in. We don't know who it is, right? We're in talks, apparently, bringing Ruben Neves in, right? Mainoo will be back on bench. Because you're not going to put all that effort to bring in, like saying, Ruben Neves, who is way better than Mainoo, right, to bench him. Like I said, I don't know who this secret midfielder. I mean, if it's someone rubbish, then I'll play Mainoo over that guy. But I mean, Ugarte should be our starting midfield with Casemiro all day if we're doing it with that, like, and then Mainoo come off bench and take it from there. Yeah. Hopefully Michael Carrick can, if Mainoo stays, hopefully Michael Carrick can get him into a beast of a player. But yeah, my opinion, he's not good enough at minute Mainoo to be starting games. Too slow. Like I said, he did one good thing against City, that was it. It was all Casemiro in that midfield, stopping players thingy. Like, he even slid in a few times, got blocked ball. he dictated the game. He did some blocks. Manu didn't really do much. Saw him do mistakes. That's a mistake. He ain't good enough yet. He's too. It would be beneficial if he goes out on loan, or maybe go to a slower league. Nicky put on Lissandro Martinez. First of all, he was great on the day, and fair play to him. He's gone out and he's gone man to man against the best centre forward in the world, possibly him and Harry, to be fair, and they were brilliant. Well, come on here, and now everyone done really great, but that's what I expected of a Manchester United player on a derby day. But brilliant, he's done really well. That's because he proved you wrong and shut you up. Before the game and before that, he was saying he weren't good enough. Haaland will embarrass him. He'll pick him up. He will hold him like a baby, putting him in the net or whatever like that. And because he shut you up and actually put on a hell of a good performance, you've got nowhere to go apart from say stuff like that. Oh, we did well. Him and Harry kind of thing. I'm sure you were saying stuff about Harry weren't thingy. Most of us were thingy, but the ball played well, and you need to give him credit. You need to give him flowers. You need, like, yeah, you might be a different story on Sunday. Like, we could get turned over at back, and Martinez could be shocking that day. But you're saying stuff like that, but yet you expect them. Yeah, I get he played well on Saturday against City, but you're saying like the confidence are low, this, that, and other. But yet you're coming out and saying stuff like that, and we're there could he see how's that gaining them confidence? That's just bad. And I think he knew that because obviously with the stuff he came out with. Obviously, we'll see where obviously in 5 games in where everything's at and where everyone's at. Like that could be just one-off game, one-off good performance from everyone, kind of thing, and we could be back on the drawing board. Like there's Sunday next week we'll play Fulham. We could go back to losing 2 games in a row or something. So it's just one of them. At the moment, we just have to take that performance like a pinch of salt and see what happens. Nicky put on Martinez's response. I just think when someone gets so upset about someone in the media or a podcast saying something about them to come out and basically saying they can say what they want and do that after a game, that come to my house, grow up. Wow. Well, you shouldn't be. You should be getting behind the players. You're supposed to be United legends, right? But yet you're going around saying he's not good enough. He's that. Like you should be helping them get the Reds up and get ready for games and give them confidence and stuff. Not slagging them off to make them confidence go even lower, so they perform like not on the high standards that we would expect them to be, because you want to open your mouth and slag them off. Like, come on. What do you want him to say? Oh, it's all good, thingy. Like, yeah, they can say that about me, but thingy. But yeah, whatever. Nicky, but there's no personal issue with us. And Martinez, none. Funny way of showing it though, with the way that you're being. Like, yeah. Paul Scholes we exchanged messages on Instagram quite a while ago. Yeah, he wasn't happy with something I said in the past and can't remember what it was. He just said he lost all respect for me. I wouldn't have said this normally, but he's come out and said stuff. So why not? He he said he lost all kinds of respect for me now. Do you actually blame him with the way like you say stuff about him? Like, if you were still playing, like, someone come out and said to you, you're like thingy, would you like it? Would you actually like? You would probably say something like him. Like, come on, it works both ways, kind of thing. You wouldn't like someone could come out saying your pundits, your podcast is crap. You don't know a finger. You're gonna say something about it. You're gonna try to. Yeah, it's just I don't know. To me, I don't know. It just I don't agree with it. Ball scores on Martinez. You know what? He had a brilliant game. He had one brilliant game. And when you start talking or shouting your mind off like you do, this game, Manchester Derby, has a habit of coming and biting you on the arse. Look, I haven't changed my opinion on him yet. I still don't think you can win a league with him. He's got to do it over a period of time. It's not just him though, right? It's not just him that you say, like, you're just saying that because Martinez playing, we won't win the league. Like, there's other players there are not playing the standard they can play and will stop us winning the league, not just Martinez. And yes, we can win the league with Martinez. He's proven it time and time again what top defender he is. Like, he's had a few injuries. He's coming back from injuries. Like, let him get back to speed and everything. Like, he's done well since he's come back. He's had one or two mistakes, but every player makes mistakes. No matter which player you are, you could be Messi, Ronaldo, Haaland, supposed to be the top that striker. He's not scored in 7 games. I know the different positions, but the best can have off times. Like, it's not just because of Martinez we won't win the league. The squad, the whole club is in shambles. From the ownership downwards. Like, the club's in a shambles. That's why we won't win a league for how many years? Decades. Like, there's a lot more than him going on around at Manchester United than him being the reason we won't win the league. Scores, I sent him a number on that chat we had, and I've not heard nothing. But, knock on my house. I'm 50 years of age. I'm not knocking on someone's house saying we can have a chat. It's ridiculous. All it is if you go in to be that precise, you better be shit out every week. I'm not being funny, but you two were really, yeah, you were good players and that, but both of you two weren't really like great every game. I see moments where you had off games and this, that, and other, so you can't say nothing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with what them saying. And yet, if he has an off day on Sunday, I won't blame him. I blame these lot put his shit in his head. I like them as a players and that, and I did thingy, but sorry, but yeah, it's one of them. Not any news I could show anymore. Anyway, he's won a World Cup. Did any of you win a World Cup or anything with England? At least he could come out and say, at least I've won the World Cup. Breaking news, Manchester United are in talks to sign Ruben Neves from Al Hilal. Ruben Neves has given United green light. Problem with that, I will love him at United. I think he's a class player, amazing player. I think he would do well in our midfield, and a midfield that we could get behind, and I think he will do wonders in that midfield for us and get that midfield, like, yeah. But I'm just taking it as a bit of salt. Do I think it's close? Do I think we are in talks with him? I don't know. I'm not seeing anyone big talking about it. I've not seen Ben Jacobs, Austin, Romano talking about it yet. So until they do, take it as a pinch of salt and see what happens. Jason Wilcox is a new admirer of Elliot Anderson with his talent and age, ticking all the boxes for Ineos. European football will be key to Anderson's decision this summer. United aim putting all the eggs in one basket, but Anderson is very much priority target. If we do get Europe and the Champions League, we need to go all out and get him. Him or Walton. If we can't get him, go for Walton. I'm not sold on Belieber. Yes, in the summer I was, because I thought last season he was fantastic for Brighton. He was amazing. And as soon as we got linked in the summer with him and looked like Bing, I was buzzing. But after watching him this season, nah, I don't want him. I don't want him, because that could happen with us. If, like, say, he comes to us, and like, say, in 3 years, 4 years' time, he rocks it up at us, and then, say, Real Madrid, Barca comes calling, PSG or something, thing, and he wants to go, and we go, oh no, thing, he could do that with us, and we don't need that. So I would go out for either Elliot Anderson, Adam Walton, maybe Stiller, yeah. Sorry. This is what I'm going to put in the end. You can comment in comments or whichever. Would you like to see Dorgu play on the wing or be used as a fullback? In my opinion, I think it's more beneficial off the left wing. I think he showed that against City the way he was. He was everywhere that game against City. He did. It was everywhere. So I think really convert him to a left winger and then go out and buy a proper left back. And I think our left side would be amazing. With just that. Maybe buy like another left winger as like a backup winger for him. It's like a Lookman, but I won't start Lookman. I will start Dorgu every day of the week. Obviously, if he gets injured or suspended, then yeah, we have to use the other guy. But or use Kuhn or whichever. But I would generally think of you like doing that and actually use like I would actually try and convert him to a proper left winger. I think he would do really well. I think he really would. Matheus Cunha, Michael Carrick, he brings with him a winning mentality, and he knows the way to victory. We will now try to achieve our objective, which is return to the Champions League. It depends entirely on us, and we will give it our all. Exactly. You can't just put it on the manager. The players have to go on that pitch and perform on the pitch. You can easily say, oh, the manager's tactics is thingy, but the professionals, they should be able to play in any formation, any system, they should be good enough to do it. But But I reckon we will get back in Champions League. Like I said, I still think fourth spot for us. Fourth spot. Yeah, I think that is everything I wanted to cover and speak about. If you enjoyed that, smash a like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you know when I'm coming live or uploading a video. And I will see you in the next one. Cheerio.